feel about what's going on with Jaded and Evolving. Just
I can't.
feel like
Is
we have
this
to
one
bear our
mine?
soul. Yeah. No, switch.
Okay.
Just feel like we gotta bear our soul. You know?
Hello. New scenery. Isn't it nice?
Mm-hmm. Welcome to another episode of Jaded and Evolving. I'm not even gonna hold y'all.
This is gonna be short too.
I'm drunk.
It's jaded.
Faded and evolving, if you will. Live from the boot. If you don't know the boot, go look it the fuck up, because we was talking last night and we realized that a lot of y'all are illiterate as fuck. And so y'all goal for quarter 3, quarter 4 is to learn how to read. Because I'm not having this next year. I'm not putting up with this bullshit. Okay. You can't be slow next year.
No, I kind of get it though. Have you seen the names of some of these areas? Like, I get it. I get not knowing how to pronounce things when you are used to things being Native American.
I'm not
based.
excusing that these babies don't know how to read. I'm not.
They just don't know how to read on.
They don't know how to comprehend.
That's the issue.
That's a huge issue.
Comprehension is so
it's
important.
Key. It's hot as shit down here though. I will say that.
They said it's the light bulb shit.
But I wasn't expecting to be so comfortable in the heat. I will say that.
It's a nicer type of heat. It's humid, but it's not like...
Because we've been in the 90s since we've been down here and still been comfortable. Mm-hmm. Even last night with like being bit the fuck up by mosquitoes and shit. We're going to get into that in a second, y'all. Because I think we got scammed last night a little bit. You don't feel like we got scammed a little bit? Amber, you don't feel like we got scammed a little bit?
I agree.
Thank you. You see what I'm saying? I feel like we got scammed a little bit. So we're just going to get into it. We're in Louisiana. For the people that don't know, the boot, Louisiana, because it's shaped like a boot. We were down here for Natasha's family reunion, which was so dope, so amazing. From here. So such a good time. Met her grandmom, her uncles.
I will insert a picture right then. The selfie that I got with my grandma.
She is so cute. You know how sometimes Natasha be staring out in the middle of the episode? When you see her mama, you know that mama do the same thing. That's and when I tell you she is the epitome of a country grandma, I really enjoy that woman. I swear I do.
They said, help me find my drawers. My grandma said, she was just like, you know the lyrics to this? My grandma was just like, I think so. She was just like, no. She was just like, the name of it is Help Me Find My Drawers. She said.
She was not having it. Mama was not having it. I truly enjoyed her.
Drawers.
Girl, I loved it.
She probably was thinking back to a time when she was just like, I ain't helping you find your motherfucking drawers. Like,
is that your aunt or your cousin, Pepper?
Cousin.
Mm-hmm. Hilarious. Mm-hmm. Do you hear me? Because she was singing Help Me Find My Drawers. She's funny as fuck. And then she had the strawberry Hennessy in the containers. When I tell you we went to the epitome of a Louisiana family reunion, baby, that was the time.
At the church house?
At the church house. And I learned a new dance. Now, do I remember what song it was to? Absolutely not. Do I remember the steps? One. I don't know how to Kang Wang with it. And then you turn and kick. I've been to fell. But yeah, we came down here for a nice rejuvenating weekend. Yes. It's Natasha, myself, Amber Oshun. Yes. We're having a great time. Great conversations.
It's the aunties and the nieces.
No, for real. We've been in the hot tub.
The hot tub has been doing it for me. Like, at first, I'm just like, I don't really want to. Then I get so relaxed, I don't be wanting to get out. I be like, I'm just going to die in here. I'm going to shrivel up.
No, for real.
In the heat.
The oysters, impeccable.
Drago.
That's was so good. Dragos, yeah.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 for real. Louisiana, everywhere I go, I feel like I'd be like, oh, it's my second home. It's my second home. Mm-hmm. Philly and Louisiana truly do have my heart right now. Yeah. Right now. Yesterday, I felt like a little girl at a family reunion. I'm so excited to go to my own family reunion in August.
I'm so excited to go
to, see my family and whatnot. Yes. But yesterday, I felt so safe. Yeah. I felt so protected. Mm-hmm. I felt so welcomed.
Even when we went on our little walk, my mom was just like, oh, y'all about to leave? I was just like, no, we went to go take a smoke break. She was just like, I know. I was like, okay.
Your mama's a good time, and your uncle giving us the shots, or your cousin.
My cousin.
Twins.
That's my cousin.
Yes, giving us the
twins
shot.
Are the cousins.
Giving us a shot. It felt very communal. It really did feel like family. And I really cannot wait to do it again. How you been feeling over? Not even just the trip, just in general since the last time we recorded.
I've been doing better.
Yeah.
I felt like I was kind of preparing myself for after the trip, before we even left. So I was just like, I have to do this. I need to start doing this. I have to plan for this. Yeah. So now just being able to like be here and just like doing our thing, enjoying the scenery and everything. I'm doing better. I told you I was crying last night. Took shrooms today, couldn't lay down. You was just like, okay, we're gonna go take a nap. I laid down for 5 minutes. My body was like,
Now get up.
I want to go do stuff now. So I was like, we're gonna go do the stuff.
We had a good time. Oysters were really nice. Mimosas were really nice. Downtown New Orleans is really cute. Do I personally feel like it's any different than like any other downtown? Not really.
No.
I got a flask, got a magnet. It was cute. This is a very nice vacation. I say vacation, but at the same time, I just feel like
short getaway.
Not even short getaway for me personally. It's just like those moments of self-care that you need. You know, you need a weekend of self-care. Like, I've been sleeping good. I can't really say I'm 100% like rejuvenated.
Of course not.
But I do feel like I can kind of go back to...
I got a little bit of the stress off.
Yeah. Just something to take the edge off. You know? Yeah.
Like the TikTok. Something to take the edge off.
Yes.
How are you doing mentally?
I've been good. I've been grand. I think the delusion is back. It's unhealthy. Like, it's... I think I'm partially insane. And I think it's good. I think it's healthy. I think it's the summertime. I think it's hot. I believe that the Lexapro is working. I believe the caffeine is good for me. Yes. Still in the gym. Coochie still amazing. Husband happy. Child is, safe. Amazing. Friendship secure. Bills paid. Like, I couldn't ask for nothing more right now.
Trips expedited.
I truly could not ask for anything more. Yeah, life is good.
I do feel like I'm on track now. Before it was just like, oh my gosh, like, how's this going to go? How is that going to go? Like, talking to my mom, how was that going to go? Just being in a different space and stuff like that. I'm just really glad at the, like, turnout of the trip.
Yeah.
Like, even with us just going out and Amber and Ocean staying, it was just like, yeah, like, sometimes you do different things. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. Sometimes everybody don't go.
Want to do the same thing. Yeah. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that when you go on vacation, especially girls' trips, I think the reason why everything, falls apart is because you're looking for everything to be so definite. And you're looking for the itinerary to be, like, on time and whatnot. You don't bring any flexibility. I don't think vacation should be as, as strict as they are.
Flexible itinerary.
Yeah, itinerary.
These
like
things can be done.
Literally.
Okay, we want to go on a tour. We're ordering it 4 hours before we even.
No, for real.
The day of.
That's why we felt like we were getting scammed, y'all. So we just want to get into it. I'm not gonna put the company out there because I don't feel like when I say that we were scammed, I personally think that we just shouldn't have gone on a spooky tour.
Because we're knowledgeable individuals in certain areas.
So disclaimer is, we don't 100% feel like the company did anything to us. It was us wanting to do something interesting and having higher expectations for something, not knowing that it was just going to be what we consider very surface level information, because every woman on this trip is highly educated. Like, extended education, not just a high school diploma. No shade to a high school diploma. We just saying that that's how extensive the education goes.
Yes.
So we go last night. Well, we were in the car coming back from the before
family
or after
reunion.
We were coming back from the family reunion. Yes,
we stopped at the house and then.
Yes, on the way back from the family reunion, we decided that we were gonna go do a spooky tour, and we wanted to put money in a black pocket. And so we found this company that was supposed to be really good. Yeah, really high ratings. Everybody thought that they were amazing. Fast forward, we decided we're not going to come home and change our clothes, which was the perfect idea. Shout out to Ocean for being like, I'm not changing my clothes.
I was like, okay.
No, that makes sense. We decided to just go straight to the venue after coming back, just kind of grabbing a couple of things. We go down there. We were already late, unfortunately, but we ended up meeting up with the lady, and she just talked for like 15 minutes. Like, we're standing there. She's telling us things about herself. She's telling us things about the architecture around us. We're not really moving for real. Like, as a walking tour, you expect to walk, maybe stand for 2-3 minutes, see a couple things, whatever the case may be. It took forever to cross the street. It took forever, to see the first, She didn't want us to do any video. We could only do photos. And then everything that she was telling us, we already knew. The only thing that we learned...
That was the thing. I was like, damn, I thought I was going to learn more than what I knew, but it also helped me see, like, oh, shit, I do know a lot in this space.
For real.
Like, I'm not as novice to this than I
thought it was. Which also makes me think about what don't black people know, right? That's why I was saying at the beginning of the show.
We want to know something
But a lot, like we were saying last night, a lot of people are ignorant. Like a lot of people, I'm noticing, like in newer generations, a lot of them don't know that Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. Like those are the type of things where I'm just kind of like, baby, what the fuck? Are you not paying attention in school? Like what's happening? What's the divide here? And so last night we went on a tour. It just wasn't, again, I just felt like we were scammed because we knew everything. Like she talked about Delphine, she talked about
they could literally just put placards up about the areas, and I would have a better time doing that than
way better time. Yeah,
just put up information bites like how they do at Seneca Valley.
Yeah, yes, I really want. If you're going to do a hoodoo tour or you're going to do a voodoo tour, take me to some churches.
Black ghost tour.
Yeah, take me to some churches.
Tell me about like the unknown. Like I know there's a couple of stories that she didn't tell that I know about. I was just like, I thought she was going to talk about this or that.
And then she didn't want us to do stuff like cross the street because like the energies and whatnot was over there. And it's just like, that was the whole point is to like,
I want to feel it.
Feel the energy of our enslaved. Like, I want to be upset for a fucking reason. I'm not down.
She's like, oh, because they might attach to you. We know about that.
We're fully fucking aware.
Protect ourselves.
But then ask us to say a prayer.
Ancestors to like.
Ask us to say a prayer to see if we could. I just didn't get it.
Prayers for our ancestors and things like that.
She also just seemed very new to the game. Yeah. And we started our spiritual journeys around the same time. Yeah. So I just kind of felt like, yeah. And she was
2019.
She was so nice. Like.
She was the epitome of the word nice.
She didn't want to talk louder than the white, because I'm just going to say it. Like, she didn't want to talk louder than the white tour guides. There were a bunch of tours going on at one time. But every time somebody white was close, especially if it was a white male, she was like, I'm just going to lower my voice a little bit if you guys could come in. Why are we doing it? Girl, you need a megaphone. Like, you're the one who's having the conversation. I don't know what they were saying in the other groups, about, because we were all going to the same locations. I don't know what they were saying in their groups, but I know what she was saying in our group. She wanted to specifically talk a lot about like the Black history and the enslaved history. And so I felt like personally,
you should talk about it louder. You should be ignorant, like as they would see it as ignorance. Like you should talk loud about it.
I'm like, why you don't got the little speaker thing? I thought she was going to have like the little, you feel me, the mic shit. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I'm just going to move a little bit if you guys could come in. Like,
and I guess it's like courtesy, but they weren't being courteous
at all. You know what pissed me off really bad last night? And I felt very eerie about that. That I put a spell on you shit when he was walking with all them white people. I don't know what it was about that. Amber, did you feel a way about that?
And then I was just like, are they like still behind us, bro?
Because at first I thought they went that way, but when we turned that right, they bust that right with us.
That's why I started getting louder. And I was like, oh, because y'all not supposed to be doing this after 10 o'clock. And I will call the cops on y'all. You heard after I said that, they stopped. Exactly.
I tried to walk past that white man and he would not move. I was like, behind you, because I'm not saying excuse me. Behind you.
Because they don't say excuse me.
And all the white people that have tried to cut me off in traffic, I'm on your ass, bitch. It's something about being down here where I feel like I'm just more angry at y'all. I don't know.
It was us like walking past, and you know how I'm just like, all right, if it's two of y'all and it's two of us, we walk behind each other to get past. People not moving. If I bump you, the white people were just like, exactly, don't touch my essence. Don't touch my essence.
Which, yeah, she started talking about like vampires and whatnot, and I'm like, oh, it's too many white people down here. Like I was automatically like, we could actually wrap this shit up. Like I could get the fuck from around here. Because I don't want to deal with this. Then she's talking about sanguineous vampires versus the psychic vampires versus this versus that. Let me tell.
I didn't know that.
I did know.
Like, this is like not the things that I don't know about Black people. This is about vampires. I love vampires. I didn't know about that.
But then you want me to go across the street, drink out a blood bag. The way my ADHD work, that's too. I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm drinking blood. Like, yeah, I'm gonna throw up. I'm not a vampire. I'm just spiritual.
And if we're talking about all this blackness, why is you telling me to go give money to these white people? Apologists. But you couldn't remember the name of the black gay bar down the street.
Apologists.
That's what I'm saying. It just, all in all, this trip has been great. But I'm going to be real with you. I think that I am the type of person, because I said the same thing about Las Vegas. I've never been to Las Vegas, but I truly don't care to go to Las Vegas. I am so okay with not going to the tourist attractions. Like, I'm so okay with being one of those people that's been like, nope, never been. Mm-hmm. Bourbon Street smells like pee. It smells just like New York. It literally smells just like New York. It smells just like Baltimore Street.
Fells.
It smells like Canton. Like, I could have gone without that. I really could. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Was it an experience? Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
However, I am okay with not seeing the French Quarters. I'm okay with not seeing Bourbon Street. I'm okay with not seeing certain things because I truly believe that when it becomes mainstream, it takes the beauty out of it.
I feel like I would need to be around some like common sense native folk.
Like a festival, if a festival or something was going on.
Like I actually trust my life in your hands.
Yes.
So I'm going to follow you around.
I would have loved to see a second line today.
Yeah. That would have been dope.
Like a real second line.
The weed is hitting though.
Yeah.
Shout out to the plug.
Mm-hmm.
Big mama.
Big mama for real.
You did your thing.
I will say that there's a real difference between when you are up north copping grass, like from somebody else plug, and when you down south.
Because they'll meet you.
Up north, they be like, oh, meet me at the gas station. Meet me, you feel me? Or when you meet me at the crib, knock on the front door. Like, they usually give you full instructions. Mm-hmm. This lady didn't say nothing. So when we pulled up out front, I think you texted her.
I didn't really ask much either. No.
Right, but you texted her and was like, we're out front. She just was at the top.
At the balcony. Like,
and she was like, come in.
Oh.
Lady, we're not used to this.
We good here.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
BJ, thank you for the reminder. I shit you not, BJ just said, don't forget about my question.
Yes.
We're going to go into the Q&A because we don't want the battery to cut off. Like we said, we're not in the studio. We ain't nowhere near the studio. We like a couple thousand miles away from the studio.
But I'm always ready.
No.
You stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Period. So we have a question from one of our listeners. Shout out to BJ. We put up a post on Threads. Make sure you follow us on Threads at Jaded and Evolving, where we said, reminder, just because you're healing doesn't mean you owe people access to the new you.
Yes.
Some folks only know the version you outgrew. Let them stay there. And he said, on that topic, I got an old situation I want closure from, but I don't have no words for. The way our friendship ended, it was weird. How should I play it? So we asked him for a little bit more information.
He said when I do text her, it's always 2 words.
Literally. So he said, lately, I've been wanting closure from all my past situationships. It's not me spinning the block on my behalf. None of the past situationships end on bad terms. It was just an expiration date had kicked in. I always want to ask, did I do anything wrong? Or why did we ghost each other? But I can never press send. Y'all being women, should I ask or look for closure or just say fuck them bitches and just let another love me correctly? What do you think?
I've been on both sides.
Yes.
And I honestly feel like at this point, because it seems like these have been like over for a little while, fuck them bitches. Like, just move on with your life unless you feel like this is going to help you in future situations. But by now, you should already know why it ended, why you specifically ghosted this person. Like,
no, for real.
Don't give a fuck about why they did it. They might have been going on with their own shit that don't got shit to do with you. And now you feel like you done wasted your time asking them like, why did you ghost me? Because I was going through my own personal shit. Everything ain't about you. So yeah, it's kind of like fuck them bitches. Like, I feel like we're at the age where we're a little bit too old for closure. If you didn't get it, like when y'all first initially broke up, don't be coming back months. Like, even if it's a month or 2 later, don't. Yeah. Niggas is trying to move on with their life. You about to trigger them.
No, real shit.
Leave people the fuck alone.
Real shit. I feel like you know exactly why you ghosted that person. Why they ghosted you has nothing to do with you. Mm-hmm. Move the fuck on. Because no matter what a person tells you, I feel like
gonna do for you for real?
All it does is just create more questions.
Like that.
You see what I'm saying?
It does.
The minute that you get the answer that you're looking for, now all of a sudden you have more questions. What if that was the only question they were willing to answer? What if that's the only question that they have a true answer for? And so now you're left with this lingering want of, well, what more? Just call it.
Yeah.
Call it. Go about your day. Go about your life. And quite frankly, I feel like people use the word like ghosting or whatever the case may be. I personally feel like, and this might just be
with no explanation,
my fucked up way of thinking, I don't owe you an explanation.
Yeah.
I don't.
Especially if it's only been like 1 month, 2 months, less than 6 months of me talking to you, I can really just do what the fuck I want.
Quite frankly, I don't feel like I don't feel like you owe anybody an explanation why you do anything. I just don't.
I feel like if I personally felt like we was rocking, but this is like, it's getting a little too real because I'm not ready for that, and I ghosted you for that, that's kind of fucked up. So I would explain. I'd be like, I was just not ready.
You know, and that
get into my emotional maturity bag. Like, I wasn't ready for that actually, and that scared the fuck out of me, and that's why I dipped on you.
I feel like I be conflicted sometimes because I truly don't know if emotional maturity is
You
having the
don't be
conversation,
getting that close to people though either. So you be like, I don't give a fuck.
whether it be having the conversation or is it mature enough to just not have the conversation, just be done altogether.
That's true.
Because how I also look at it is, again, now you have probing questions.
Yeah.
So me saying like, hey, I'm not ready. Okay, well, how long do you need? Bitch, I just told you I wasn't ready. Now you
I
asking
feel like
questions
if
I don't have
say
the answer
I
to.
wasn't ready, you should just move on with your life.
But that's the reason why I ghosted you, because I didn't want to have to deal with
I
this.
have to explain this.
Because I don't have the answers to everything. I just know I'm not ready. And if I keep telling you in every fucking question you ask me, because I'm not ready, because eventually you're gonna go, well, when the fuck are you gonna be ready? And when I tell you that I don't know,
understand that I'm just not gonna be ready for you. Niggas do it all the time.
But they don't hear that. You see what I'm saying? And so I think that then it causes some friction. So just go about your life. Like, for real,
but
go about your
life.
life.
Also like let's do the open communication thing from the jump. So we are very clear on this. So nobody ever needs closure because we already knew that it was going to end at a certain time. Whenever that may be, it's going to be.
Yeah.
But when I did and I just stopped, like, oh, okay, it's done.
I look at it,
click.
And I think it's only because, like you said, I don't get close to people.
Yeah.
The minute that I realize that there's some type of difference in our communication, I'm only going to bring it up once. If you don't say anything, then it's off the table. Mm-hmm. That's just how I look at it. I look at it like I'm going to ask you one time because I want to give you the opportunity. Maybe you're shy. Maybe you've never had to have a hard conversation before. Maybe, this is the first adult conversation you've ever had. Yeah. I am emotionally mature enough to have this conversation with you, but maybe you're not ready to have that conversation with me. And so I don't want to open up a door of, well, why didn't you do this? Well, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can change. And now you're trying to mold yourself, or you're trying to manipulate the situation so that you still get to benefit when I told you I was done. Yeah. And so a lot of the time I just feel like don't ask me nothing. I'm gone. Like, I clearly left for a reason. Yeah. Just let me go. Don't come looking for me. Don't come asking me questions. Don't come texting me. Now, I do think it's fucked up when people just up and ghost people. I'm not saying that I don't think it's fucked up. But I'm saying that I just think that at the end of the day, that kind of makes more sense to me, because then there's no questions to be asked. They're gone. It's like when a person dies. Oh, why'd you die? Why'd you do this? They literally cannot answer that question. So no matter what happens, you just kind of got to go to fuck up. That's how I look at it. So I think that ghosting is like the most definitive thing. Mm-hmm. Bye.
No contact.
That's it.
That's another name for it.
I think everybody should go no contact.
Yeah.
For real. I think you should go no contact with all them hoes, fuck them bitches. Move on with your life. Yeah. Real shit.
Just let it be.
Yeah.
You don't need closure. Your closure is just knowing that you'll never get closure. Sometimes that's all the closure you're going to get.
If the bitch not here right now, she's not coming back. Bye.
Closure and answer for what?
They say 90.
And not like for what, like the fuck is you doing over there? But it's like why do you feel like you need it?
Literally. Out of all the relationships,
I'm always spin it back on the person. Like, I've had to look at myself and be like, what is this going to do?
Out of all the relationships that you ever go through in life, all of them are meant to fail until the one works. So it's just like, when it's over, it's over. Yeah. Go about your life.
Like, I've also had to ask myself questions like, why do I want these questions answered? Or I've played of course, me overthinking, I'm playing the scenario, but none of them are like good enough for me. So I'm like, you know what? If it's going to end like this in my mind, I might as well let it be. Like, we're not getting nowhere because past results have shown me that it's going to end out like this. Shitty. And you're still the same person. You're still the same person for real.
I'm a new person. You're the same person, or vice versa.
Even in my mind. Like, even if it's just in my mind, like, even if in reality you're a different person, like people see you doing differently, in my mind, you still that same person that's not going to give me this.
I don't fuck with you.
So unattractive.
And I don't fuck with you. And that's okay.
We just don't have a place in each other's lives. Don't force it. Don't force it.
Please don't force me into your life and you into mine.
This is not... Anything that's forced is just like not fun.
Those are the most conflicted relationships. Those are the best friendships that have been 25, 30 years long, but you can't stand that bitch.
Looking at you like...
It's the marriage.
I have to beg to be around you?
It's the high school sweethearts that got married and hated
Why is
here.
it like this? Why am I asking these questions? I'm going to just bounce.
It's the girlfriend who has been with the nigga for so long that she feel like she can't leave him and be with nobody else and vice versa. Those are the situations. And then it turns out like that where they become codependent and then they latch on to one another. and then you walk around with so much resentment for one another when all the fuck you had to do was leave each other alone. So
that's in Conrad. Is it Conrad or Conrad?
Conrad.
He has a song like that.
Mm-hmm.
He has songs like that. It's kind of like they don't play about each other, but like they're not moving anywhere. They're
No,
not
for
going
real.
anywhere. Like this person is really trying to like see the world, and this person like I'm cool on that.
I think
This person is just like I'm trying to do great things, and the one person is just like, okay, cool.
I feel like some people, not all people, some people have that person in their life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the person where no matter how long they go without talking,
Mm-hmm.
if something happens
They
with that
always gonna
person,
be
they're
there.
always going to be there for them. I don't have anybody like that in my life right now.
Do you want somebody in your life like that?
No. I'm just saying that, like,
is that beneficial, or is that like what guys be trying to say, like that bitch always gonna have somebody in her pocket? Like,
no, for real.
Like, is that type of situation where it's just like, no matter what that woman does, there's always gonna be somebody like ready to jump and like.
It's the baby mother, baby father situation where they're not together, but there's that sexual tension with them always.
If she called me, she needs something. I got her.
But it's deeper than just that. It's deeper than making sure that she's straight because she's the mother of your child. It's because I love that bitch.
Love her.
Yeah, we just can't be together.
Like yeah, because y'all not doing the work individually.
The work is being done, but it's surface level work. You going to work, but you're not doing the spiritual work. They got the bread. They good. They happy. They go on their Miami trips. Every now and then it's the DR, Puerto Rico, Caribbean. That's as far as they're going. You see what I'm saying? He probably working trucking. She's probably a nurse. You see that dynamic?
It's kind of like she wants to start going back to church, and he like, I'm cool off that.
Literally. Quite literally.
Or vice versa. I've never seen it vice versa. Oh, shit. It's getting too nature out here.
Yeah. Just that one.
Okay. But, like, have you ever seen that vice versa? Like, the man wants to start going to church and the wife is just like, I'm good?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
But he's black, she's white.
There's a reason why she's like, I'm good.
She's also a terrible fucking person.
Oh, you know these people.
Very close. Yeah. Yup. Moving on. Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We just always going to throw that out there. Make sure that you follow us on YouTube. Make sure that you guys are talking to us. We're getting so many people that are talking to us. Shout out to Kay. Shout out to BJ. Shout out to Rashawn. Shout out to Baylor, who sent us the most heartwarming voice note the other day.
That's like big bro for real.
Real shit.
Like, he's only sent us voice messages, but it's just like, that's like big bro. Like,
it was real love support. Yeah, real love from the West Coast.
With it.
Real life, like, appreciate the shit out you.
Lizard. Where? You see it right underneath the thing?
Yes.
That's crazy. I'm too high for this.
But I want to get high some more.
It went away. Damn.
I saw it though.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna smoke again. I was on shrooms earlier. That shit was.
This has been a really great time. Just being down here.
I want to cry some more.
So do I. I want to cry before I leave. I haven't cried yet.
I was crying last night. Yeah. Amber was talking to me.
Amber, what you said?
God damn it.
Amber, what you said?
Shit about my mama. Good stuff.
I know.
But it was just like, damn.
I can't stand when, I don't like when Amber talks to me because I feel like the veil is down, the guard is down, and you know me, I hate feeling vulnerable.
Which is hilarious because Amber is just like, I'm scared of Christian because she's just like, I already know what you're going to say out your mouth.
I never know what Amber's going to say out her mouth.
I feel like you always know.
I never know.
Maybe it's just me. I'm just like, does this make sense? And you be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Everything Amber says makes 110% of sense. It's just that I don't be ready for what she says. From a different
perspective.
Yes. The thing is that while I don't need outside validation,
it helps.
When I respect a woman, specifically an older woman, when I have respect for a black woman and she sees me
it comes from like
and she
heart.
Tells me how she sees me, it lets me know that one, I'm doing the work. And two, that my work is impactful. Mm-hmm. Like, I know that I'm doing the work.
Like the respect.
But there's a level. I cannot tell you, right? Full shift for what we were talking about. But I truly cannot tell you how deep it feels to me to be respected by an older black woman. I don't know what that core value is. It's something about, I don't ever want an older black woman to be disappointed in me. I don't ever want an older black woman to have to pull me to the side and have to tell me about myself. Like, I do my best to be received by all older black women.
That's the only people pleasing I'm ever doing.
Except for the ones that I know is dumb as fuck.
To be accepted and respected and loved by older black women. And I feel like a lot of them, like, it's like that connection.
They're so proud of you. They're so proud of me. They're so proud of us. They always tell us. And I'm just like...
when I saw my mama and her face lit up when she saw me, I was like, okay.
She's so fucking sweet. She's like literally like a golden fucking peach. Mm-hmm. She is the cutest fucking thing.
Them greens, she put okra in
okra in them greens. Shit, I'm about to go.
Did you try the greens? No, I didn't know
they had okra in them.
That okra, y'all know. It hit me by surprise. I was like, I was like, Ma,
let me tell you something.
It's okra in the green. She was just like, yeah, your grandmother made that. I was like,
in the fuck grilled that pork chop. Let me tell you something. Let me get a dozen of them grilled pork chops to take home with me. I put them in my suitcase. I swear to God, I'm not above it.
Or my Uncle David.
I'm not above putting them pork chops in my suitcase.
I'm mad we ain't had no crawfish, my nigga.
We had crawfish today though.
But it's different when I get the.
Mm-hmm. I don't even remember our waitress's name, but go to what was it, Blues Bayou? Mm-hmm. Blues Bayou.
She got the golden
braids right now, and she smelled real good. She wear the Kim K. Ask for the girl to wear the Kim K roller.
Paris Hilton, Kim K.
Yes, it smells so good. Fresh. She smelled good. She was fine as fuck.
She was very cute.
The drinks were strong. Mm-hmm. Yes, the food was perfectly seasoned. Yeah. I had something Rita. Yeah. Yeah. It was good. The oysters were popping. Jaded food was so good. That shit was good as fuck.
It was slapping. Yours was sour, mine was sweet.
Yeah. I was telling Natasha
we went
earlier,
out in this.
Yes. I was telling my friend earlier that I love doing life with her. Life has just been so much fun.
I do love doing life with you. It's been very eye-opening and letting me see, like, this doesn't have to be a dream. It's a reality. No, like, it's been a reality for you. Yeah. You just have to put yourself into it. I always get nervous about that. I'd be like, but what if I'm like, but you like accept me and all my quirks and stuff. Yeah. So it's just like, it's butterflies up there and they're huge. But it's like, we do life together and I'm just like doing my thing. And it's usually something that I feel like I should be like ashamed of doing at my grown ass age. And it's just like, she's not paying me no mind. She's just like, that's a part of you. And I'm like, thank you. Because I feel like in any other space, it would be like, why are you like that?
Well, you let me know if them spaces act like that, and I will shoot it up.
I don't even hang around them, so it's like...
I'm just talking in general. If you just happen to walk past the space and they look at you funny, let me know.
I'm going to start crying.
I'm going to add a clip out. I want to
make it awkward.
You make it awkward.
Because in the last one, what I say, and then what did I tell you? I be letting people play with me, and I be building up the grudge. I was told, stop doing that. Yeah. Nip it in the bud.
Yeah. Well, I'm the nip and the bud, so you just let me know what you need.
I have to stop letting people play with me because that's not cool. I wouldn't do that to them. So don't allow people to keep doing that shit to me. Don't build up a grudge. Get that shit off.
See, my thing is, they will pum up my workplace, so I'm going to pum up theirs. Don't play with my motherfucking friend.
Unload the clip.
I'm just letting y'all know right here on this platform, right here, right now. Say something to my motherfucking friend if you want to, bitch. I'm going to dot every I you got, and I'm going to cross all your T. Trust that, bitch.
Amber said the same. She said, And we'll
knock a bitch out. We all over the place because there's been a lot of drinking, been a lot of smoking. Time has been had. Mm-hmm. We're gonna smoke again. Yeah. Probably change. We'll come back to you guys in a couple of hours, maybe. After we've had a couple drinks, after we've had a time gone and got our yakamine.
Yeah. And the snowball.
Yeah. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for everything that y'all do.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Mm-hmm. On YouTube. Subscribe, follow on your favorite streaming platform. Come on over to TikTok. Y'all love us on TikTok.
And we love y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Instagram, y'all getting there. And I get it. Yeah. I don't really be scrolling through my shit either. If we come up on your FYP, fuck with me. Okay?
Yeah. If we come up on your FYP, you have to repost it and then you have to send it to your first cousin.
Your first best friend, somebody.
Yeah. Somebody the first person, when you go share it, the first person that pop up, that's who you got to share with.
Like, look at these funny big bitches.
Yes. Always say, look at these funny big bitches, please. Because I need them to know that I'm big for they come over here. Follow. Yeah. I need them to know that I'm big for they come over here because when your mother come over here, your father, your auntie and them.
When you see her from like here, it's just like, I don't know what their body could be shaped
like. No, baby. It's a Ford F-150 over here.
Big body bent.
Big body bent. It's a Tundra over this
This is
hoe.
a Jeep.
I told her earlier, this got a third
Wrangler.
seat on it. Okay?
This a Wrangler.
Come on. Make sure that they know that I'm big when I come over here because I need some money. And when you big like this, you expensive. Amen? Hey, motherfucking man. Y'all have a great day. Get the fuck out my face. Go ahead. Go about your business.